The thing that's bugging my mind right now about gun control is this. You're doing or wanting to do all of this gun control surrounding the American citizens that are law abiding. Yet I hear nothing about the criminals, and I do say criminals, that do not abide by the law. So you're going to subsequently take my right to protect my property and my family and give criminals the right to do whatever the heck they want. Explain to me how that makes sense. So basically what I'm saying is, if you want to do gun reform, if you want to do gun control, if you want to make this situation better for everyone, how about tougher laws when it comes down to criminals that have firearms, felons that are packing heat, felons that are doing B&Es. You know, I'm seeing all these politicians and all of these news personalities and all these stars that are sitting here saying we don't need this and we don't need that. Do any of you live in the hood? Explain that to me. No, you don't. Because all of you have armed guards. Top of the line. Normal, regular civilians don't have that type of security. Many women, it's easier for a woman to fire an AR-15, 223-556, AR-15 in home defense than it is for her to shoot a 9mm, a 45 of any style. And please, people, all of you news personalities, please get it right. AR does not, it stands for armor light, not assault rifle. If you put an AR-15 of civilian use in any individual's hands that are in the military right now and told them go to war with it, they laugh at you. They last all of 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds with that firearm on the battlefield. Do your homework before you start. You want to talk gun reform? Let's talk gun reform. Let's talk tougher gun laws when it comes down to criminals with firearms. Let's talk about steeper sentences. Instead of a 5-year sentence, okay, where you're going to wind up suspending 3 of the 5. They're only going to do 2 years. They're going to be back out on the street. They're going to have another firearm from their homie Tony up the block. Let's go ahead and let's really put our foot down with it. And let's say we're not going to stand for it anymore. Let's go ahead and let's give them 25 years in their pocket. Then maybe, just maybe, that'll make them think, well, hold up, maybe I don't need that firearm. Okay? Let's go after gang violence, because that's where the majority of this is coming from. No, I do not have a heart of stone. My heart goes out to all the parents, all the students that were in those tragedies. But I'm going to tell you now, what do you think is going to happen if you disarm law-abiding American citizens? Now you put them in a position where they're sheep. Cops' response time is not instant. They do not have a wormhole that they can walk through and get to the scene lickety-split to take care of a threat of the average citizen. By the time they show up, it's already over. Think about that. You want to put all of the American citizens that are law-abiding citizens, by the way, in a position where they can only rely on the police department and the government to protect them. That's not working out so well right now. It's not been working out, period. So explain to me how it makes sense. I don't mind having to go through any kind of background check that there is for any type of firearm because I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't care if you want to do fingerprints, address checks, link it to my vehicle. I don't care what y'all do with that. That doesn't concern me. Put me in a registry where all my firearms are registered directly to me, where at any time, if anything happens, if I don't report it stolen, it's on me. But you're not going to take my right to protect my family and my property. How stupid does that sound? Think about that for a moment. That's like me taking y'all. Let me put it to you like this. Let me take y'all, okay, that live up on Capitol Hill, and let me put y'all for 6 months in a rough neighborhood where citizens can't afford to live on top of Capitol Hill, where you go to the store, where you listen to gunshots every night outside of your window. Then let's see how you feel about gun control. Then let's see how you feel about, hold up, maybe I ought to have me a gun in the house. Let's see how it happens then. Let's see where your mind goes then. Because see, you're sitting on top of the Ivory Tower, or sitting on top of Capitol Hill, or sitting behind a gated community where you can say, oh, we don't need this. Oh, we don't need this. You don't need it until somebody violates your privacy, until you wake up and see a stranger in your home with a firearm in your face. Then that's when things all of a sudden change. So think about this logically. Put yourself in the shoes of an average American citizen that does not have privilege. Then let's see where your thoughts lie with gun control. Like I said, we have gun control measures in place. Let's utilize them like we have been. But don't persecute all of the law-abiding citizens in this country for the mishaps or for the lunacy of 1%. I can't see it. The ends don't justify the means. I have children. I would not like to see any of my children harmed. Hence the reason why I'm a gun owner. So that I can stop a threat, call the police, and have it taken care of in the proper manner. So until you all can live and walk a mile in my shoes, think about what you're asking. Let's go ahead and put the blame where the blame belongs. Because law-abiding citizens obey the law. Criminals do not obey the law. Think about that for a minute. You're attacking law-abiding citizens while the criminals are laughing. They're not going to obey any laws that you put in place anyway. Think about it. Get back at me.